People that go out into the world in pajama bottoms. Why? I grew up in the 90s. And if you wore sweatpants BJs to school, your social life was over. Dropping my kids off at school now seems to be the norm these days. And I think that is effing awesome. I hated being looked down on for not being cool, for having the latest fashion. As for myself now, I spend tons of dollar on clothes, but only dress up when I go out. I just jiggy AF on the daily when I go to the pharmacy, or to get groceries, or whatever. I found some absolutely gorgeous, comfy, cotton pants. They are supposed to be PJ bottoms, but I wear them exclusively as pants. They look like linen. They are cool, comfortable. They have a muted Australian native floral print on them. I paid $18 a pair for the, so I grabbed 4 pairs in the 4 different patterns. Now I have pounds. I give 0 fucks if people know they are meant to be PJs. Since COVID, I have regular PJs and company PJs. If I have some super cute, super comfy, clean lounging pants on, I'm not going to take them off to put on a whole extra pair just to dash to the shops or run an errand. Obviously, if I'm going somewhere nice, I'll make an effort. But I'm a caregiver for a disabled parent. PJ pants are my uniform. My company PJ pants even have pockets. People are tired of following arbitrary social norms without a clear incentive. The kind of person who wears pajamas in public doesn't care if it causes the collapse of society, because it'd be the first time they had real power over it. And it's probably a gas station or Walmart or something. Kind of a working class question, honestly. Years ago, my neighbor 3 houses down, and I would routinely meet at 6:30 a.m. walking our dogs in full-on pajamas. Sometimes I'd wear a robe and my hard-bottomed slippers. I could care less who saw me, however. That was the extent of it for either of us. Why do people wear them to the grocery store, etc.? They just don't care. It's a call for help. People do things consciously that reflects their subconscious. Well, who cares when subconsciously is saying I'm not okay, and I don't have the strength to look like I'm okay, so I will show that to my environment and cope by telling myself I'm okay, and that I don't care. It depends on the PJ bottoms. If they are loose and beat up, they don't give a fuck what people think. If the bottoms are form-fitting, in good shape, it falls into the yoga pants territory. Sure, it's PJs, but it's also form-fitting, and you can look good while also able to say you don't care how you look. Why does everyone minding their own damn business have to dress up for you? Seriously though. I love when people look confident and comfy. We're in a grocery. Don't act like this place has tuxedoed waiters and couples in ball gowns waltzing around. Get your shit and get out like everyone else. I was in the hospital recently for severe health issues. I need to build my strength up, so I do walks on my block with a jacket over my pajamas. The energy it takes to get change is honestly enough for me to just not walk at all. I can't wait to wear jeans in public again. Because I'm pregnant, and most of my pants don't fit anymore. I'm not spending money for pants that will only fit for 2 to 4 weeks, and then be too big again. In my defense, I only wear PJ pants to Walmart or the grocery store. I have fancy sweatpants for if I'm seeing people. I only go to work like that sometimes. I work in a cold environment and we're allowed to wear whatever as long as it's warm. You can wear a onesie with ears and a tail if you want. I usually just wear sweats and a couple hoodies though. It's rare I wear my PJ pants. Running to Walmart or Target or the grocery store or wherever. If I'm just doing some quick shopping or running some errands, I just like to dress comfy, especially if I'm not doing anything else that day. Because I don't care about looking good for people I will probably never see again, or certainly never recognize again. If I happen to bump into a coworker or something, we're off the clock and I'm not repping the company at the moment, nor am I a figurehead. There is only 2 modes. Dressed to the nines for business or a special occasion, or a complete slumlord. I'm equally good at both, but only go into office once a month. Also sensory issues. I want to burn most clothes after an hour of wearing them. It was casual Friday at work. Our receptionist, the public face of the company, showed up in pajamas. It's casual day, she explained. There's no rules, right? And then casual Friday was permanently cancelled. Do you ask the same question about sweatpants? If not, aside from maybe fit or pattern, why are sweatpants okay, but pajama pants aren't? What if it was a dress with the same design pattern? Would that be okay? I'm usually on my way to Buddy's place for board game night, and it's comfort over all when you're battling for Middle Earth. I only do it on those days though, so only like half a degenerate. It's fine. I've been known to go grocery shopping in pajamas on several occasions, sometimes adding a bathrobe if it's cold. I'm in my early 20s and don't really care if people think it's weird. It's comfortable. Because my dog got out the front door as the kids were leaving for the school bus. Because I'm gonna just check the mail real quick and none of my neighbors seem to be out. Oh look, my neighbor. 'Cause I'm a few years from 40, pregnant, and absolutely exhausted. I really couldn't care less about what other people think. Also, none of my regular pants fit, and I can't afford maternity clothes lol. I've only done this once, and I was too depressed to change into something else. However, I was able to go to Target, get me some self-care products, and it helped me tremendously with showering. Either depression or they just don't give a fuck and wanna be comfy. Danny Duncan is always wearing PJs in public in his vids. Dude just doesn't care what people think and wants to be comfortable. I put on the appropriate costume for the role I will play. If there is no role to play, the clothes currently on my body remain there until I bathe or there is a role. So, apathy. I might think twice going to work like that, but generally in public is a bunch of people I will literally never see again. I could not care less what they think of my outfit. Went over to a friend's to Netflix and chill. She asked me to pick up some ice cream on the way. I would go into the store in just my undies if that was what was required. Why not? Who cares what I wear? I'm comfy. I also go out dressed up for nothing sometimes. Let people do what they want if it doesn't affect anyone else even a little bit. Early days of COVID lockdown when everyone was actually wearing masks and wore PJs all the time. When going out to grab groceries got used to it, don't care anymore. Jake the Dork calls tracksuit bottom give up on life pants. People over single digits who wear gym jams to the shop never showed up for life in the first place. IMO, because they're comfortable and I don't care if someone dislikes them. I'm going to a lecture college, but the Met Gala, and not dressing to the nines. I'm disabled. A lot of the time I'd like to be able to go out and be comfy rather than look nice and then have to stay home cause I used all my energy. Look, if I'm going to the store for whatever, I'm not there to look professional, or get a date, or meet a friend. I'm there to get a frozen burrito. I do this but generally, it's just the closest gas station to grab something quick. They know me because I go there all the time. So it doesn't matter. Because as long as you're not hurting, shocking anybody, there's literally no situation where other people's opinion really matter. It's their problem. Because fuck you, that's YS. TBH. It's because it guff what people think, and if I'm comfortable, I'm not changing to go out and run some errands. I remember working in a grocery store and noticed people in Crocs and PJ bottoms and thought they gave up on life. Point to for it's a fashion statement. Better question why not? I work from home, so I'm always in PJs. And when I leave it's to run to the store really quick. No point I'm changing, because I really don't care. And depression, and a little bit of the formality crap. I'm Terminator chic. I rage against the machine. Because we don't give a shit anymore. Doing the necessary things in our lives is so consuming that our own shit is extra at this point. I would if one, my fucking bulge isn't showing. 2. It's the one I don't wear to bed. Which never happens to be true for both of them. The problem is not going out with them, it's coming back home and sleeping with them on bed after they've been outside lol. It's comfy. And of the 2 pairs of pants I own, one of them is a pair of pajama pants lol. Sometimes I need to clean my jeans, because I forgot to get my meds refilled and last time it was a 7-minute wait, but I've been here for 47 minutes, what the fuck? I do that sometimes because I get hardcore stomach cramps, and it feels like it would suck too much to put in actual pants. Better question might be people trying to impress everyone at the gas station. Grocery store act. Why are you so sad? I work from home, and so going out to grab groceries quick or some other errand isn't worth putting on real clothes. I have to get chemotherapy treatments, and they're around 5 to 6 hour long sessions. I just want to be comfortable, because it's still morning on the weekend, and I have no other plans at the moment aside from this small errand. I'm not getting an extra pair of clothes dirty, just because someone might get offended that my pants are flannel. My comfort level with what I'm wearing matters more to me than the public's comfort level with what I'm wearing. I already have to put a bra on to walk the dog. Changing out of pajama pants also is just asking too much of me. They're comfortable, usually warm if it's cold. I'm usually not going somewhere important if I'm wearing them. PJs are for work from home and quick errands like grocery store shopping, and then sleep naked off. Half naked. I have a sensory injury that requires me to wear comfortable pants. Not everyone wants to live this way. I've got 2 styles, suits or sweatpants. One basically costs you $500 each to talk to me. That's no fun. Why not? I'm just going to 7-Eleven, and I guarantee there's someone in there that looks worse than I do. It's rare, but when I do, it's usually on days where I just don't really have any fucks left to give, because I'm not trying to impress anyone. Why do I care what strangers at the gas station think? Better question is why people think they can show up to a store dressed half naked with slippers. People who like being comfortable. Why aren't you more worried about what strangers think of you? Because sometimes I still have to get things done when I'm tired and just want to be in bed. Because I'm an exhausted college student with a weak immune system, who is constantly sick. You're worried about pajama bottoms. People used to go out in JNCOs and hammer pants FFS. Why the fuck not? Who cares? Mind your own goddamn business if it bothers you that much.